Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Pass to House. Here's the three. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Lakers, #1. Fifth best, the Rockets.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We remember from Che's college days that he's not afraid to take a stand, even if it creates controversy. He'll state his opinion, but he doesn't put himself above the game. He's really quite a humble guy. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The three from Harden. No good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Trying to end the drought. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
The finish and the dunk by Che.
Shea making it a one-man fast break, doing it all himself from start to finish.
Rockets trail by 17. Here's Westbrook. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And that one's good. House.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Down low. That's good from Howard on the assist by Che. Che's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Tucker from the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by Che. Che's got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here is House. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And Che throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
So for the Rockets, Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Clark, who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Boy, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a joy to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good names. A nice shot by Rivers. Now here's Che. 35 points for him last game against Orlando.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also...
that was a strong toe!
Boy, that'll fuel inject him a little bit with some energy. Che, bringing the fire.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. In the corner, Harden. Up again. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's Davis. Good. And it's Che picking up the assist. Che's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Poked away. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, the last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 4th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Green, he's checked in for Houston. The Lakers also with a sub. McGee's checked in. Eric Gordon on the wing. The Rockets again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Shot's good. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That one misses for Kuzma.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Now here's Che. He's guarded closely. Outside, Green. Back to Che. He feeds it to McGee. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Rivers kicks to Green. Passes it to Capella. Here's Rivers. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. They need this. And that one is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Shea with it. 19 points in the game. Inside, Cousins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And the wide open shot from Green. Houston with a new 14. And the basket is good.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Che outside. Right side, Green. Back to Che. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game.
On the inside now, Che will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Oh, and the jam by Che.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter, Kevin. I mean, he's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
And Chandler sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And Cousins gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Ball's knocked loose. Green kicks to Chandler. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's chasing. Outside, Green. Rivers against Bradley. It's Rivers on the wing. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Che left side. Stolen by Gordon. Che, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about...
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader.
With a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Gordon comes in for Green. James Harden, he's checked in for McLemore. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Rivers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Che is out there with Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Magic had a huge game. He had 35 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays. time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. The ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
With the teardrop, we have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers, number one.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Free throw, good. Jay. And both free throws good for Jay. Houston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
And Shea throws it down hard.
Boy, for Shea, it's been one great play after another tonight. They cannot keep him in check.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. James right side. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And so here is Houston. Now Harden. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. And he recovers it. Tucker can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. Capella kicks to Westbrook. There's the lob to Harden. Now the pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Harden.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Shea with the bucket. Shea's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot goes in. Shea's got 33 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Lakers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
To the inside. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Westbrook, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Shea outside. Good work defensively by Harden. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Murray for three. Rebounded by Capella. The Rockets shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Here's Harden, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The feed to Davis. Westbrook pulls it in. Rockets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. From about 16, that one falls. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The drive by Che. Good work defensively by Capella. And it's Houston's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 15.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Oh, and the jam by Che.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. But they get it back. Capella. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. A very good first half for the team. Tell us about how discipline has helped focus the way.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's House in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And here's Westbrook. Shot, high post. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
To the paint, here's Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Dwight Howard is a big, strong, active guy. Even when you hit him, he still is able to muscle through the contact.
Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Che. He has 35. And the dunk by Che.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Clint Capella, it's easy to see what an important piece of this team he is.
Yeah, it really is, guys, because when he's off the floor, there's a clear difference in how his team plays. I mean, he fits in so well and gives the Rockets exactly what they need, finishing at the rim out of pick and rolls, and then a terrific rim protector as well.
That's good from Capella.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
He hits both from the stripe. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Houston moving it around. Tucker dishes to Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
It's House outside. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Here's Howard. Kicks it out to Che. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Howard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
For the Rockets, Tyson Chandler is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. So he comes up empty at the line.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Kuzma passes to Howard. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back, but he stays with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Another one goes. Incredible.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Back to McGee. Kuzma outside. Pass to Howard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Howard's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Green inside, working on Howard. Green, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Howard. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Howard trying to free himself up. He can't get that one to fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
There you saw why he participated in 2 NBA dunk contests. Green's creativity knows no limits.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although
Right.
a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Second chance shot, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
And the second free throw, good. Shea with it. 43 points in the game. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, Shea plays with a chip. He's got a little edge to his game. I like that about it.
And stolen by Shea. And the dunk by Shea.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The fourth spot held by the Lakers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And both free throws good for Che. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. On the wing, Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
From deep, McLemore. A rebound by the Lakers.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
It's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Chandler kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's McLemore. Offensive rebound, Capella, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
Che drives in. Oh, and the jam by Che.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. Here's McLemore. 7 points in the game. In the corner, it's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
From deep, McLemore. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Che outside. Feeds it to McGee. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Gordon kicks to McLemore. And stolen by Che. Goes up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the score. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Shea is out there with Cook. And it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shea passes to Kuzma. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The dish to House. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Shea inside. Misses the layup. The Rockets shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Gordon. Sweet little floater. Gordon's got 8 points in the quarter.
Soft touch on the floater there. Gordon knows when to pull out this unblockable shot of his.
The drive by Shea. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Inside, Howard, and again another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shea.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Nene comes in for P.J. Tucker. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Daniel House. And it's Ben McLemore in for Gordon. Houston making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Free throw, good. Shea. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to McLemore. And there's the pass to Nene. Comes up empty down low.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Count it. 68 points for Che.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special postgame guest.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. I thought your coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open. Getting you into a rhythm was important. What was he telling you before the game?
You know, Kenny, he was just telling me to stay patient, man. Work within the system. We do a good job of creating space to give scorers like myself room to operate. That spacing also allows us to control the matchups, forces the defense to make difficult decisions and adjustments. It's all about the spacing, man, spacing.
Yep, and we're going to give you some space, man. Go get your shower, man.
Will do.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq, for Kenny, for Kevin Harlan, for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
With the All-Star game coming up, I'm wondering what your favorite part of the festivities are, Hornet?
Gotta be the dunk contest, no question.
Yeah, but you don't think it's getting a little stale lately?
What? Heck no. Some years are better than others, sure, but just when you think you're out, they pull you back in.
Ah, Godfather reference.
Bingo, bango, Hank, go.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Nobody saw that Levine and Gordon contest coming, and those were some of the most incredible athletic feats I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I'm saying. Expect the unexpected in the dunk contest.
Yeah, while we're on the subject, what are some of your guys' favorite dunks from years past? We got some tunes lined up for you, but when we come back, we'll get to your calls. You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Jay.
Hey, what up?
All right, I have a huge opportunity for my favorite client.
Why does this guy have a big smile on his face? You see that?
I do see it, and I feel it, and I'm with it, and I'm excited too.
I have something really fun planned for you. It's to help promote Gatorade.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, do you trust me?
Long answer, yes. Short answer, no.
I heard a yes in there somewhere. Come on,
Did you put him up to this?
No, what Levi is dead set on this being a surprise. I want to tell you like a normal person.
Where is your sense of drama? It has to be a surprise.
See?
Okay, fine.
Ah, that's my man.
Surprise it is.
Where are we going?
All I'll say is
Don't worry about it.
strap in.
Let's go.
Strap in.
Yep.
This is great, isn't it?
I hate you, man.
What?
I said I hate you.
Oh, no, that's just the fear talking.
No, it's not. I seriously hate you. Reese, is this safe?
Well, define safe.
That's not really reassuring.
Okay, yeah, it's safe, 100%.
You just tell me that so I can jump.
Yes, jump.
You can pull out at any time, all right? Just remember that. You don't have to do that.
I don't know about this, guys.
No, if you want, we got this stunt double right here, and he's ready to go. He's ready to jump.
Why does he look just like me?
That's showbiz, honey. We gotta protect the stars.
Right? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Do you want to jump or not? Because we gotta go.
All right, I'll do it.
That's my man! Fearless!
So what I do, just jump and hold the Gatorade bottle?
Yep.
Yeah, and jump with the bottle.
Okay, cool, I can do that. Let's do it.
Don't forget, mug to the camera on the way down.
smile
Smile.
to the camera.
All right,
Show
smile.
your
Just keep looking at the
teeth.
Show
camera.
my teeth.
Remember,
Yeah, you
right
got it.
parachute,
Okay.
left is the
Yeah.
direction.
All right,
Okay, you ready?
okay, let's do it,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. 1, 2, 3.
This was for
jump.
my roadies.
Robbie, what did you see from the cards in last month's qualifier?
Well, it's kind of becoming a tier change. The thing that was most used was the Pink Diamond Token Rewards West Unseld. That had the highest win percentage of any of the people who qualified. So it's interesting to know people are going through the token rewards and seeing which players work best for them. There's some of the best cards in the game, and it makes sense. At the same time, we're going to be seeing a shift in the next qualifier soon.
So we have seen a change in the meta over the past month or so.
Yep, with point guard Ben Simmons, Pink Diamond T-Mac, Yao Ming, and of course Giannis. There's a lot of big lineups out there.
And if you know about that Bill Russell card, you know.
Yeah, and Galaxy Opal Julius Erving is now available for
Hey, put it on him, kid.
What's up, B?
Well, now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the...
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Shea.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Here are the starters for Los